You know, I've seen them
Yeah.
actually quite a few times. And one of it, I was like, we lived by a cemetery in Minnesota, in town, and my kids kept seeing spirits, and we were having some strange things going on in the house. And so my niece and I were like, well, let's smudge. So, you know, we got out the shell and we got out the sage and we're like smudging. And I heard my mom come in the house and she was talking, and we were in the front part because we lived like in a trailer house. So it was like the front part of it. We were in that part where the kids' room was, and there was like a Jack and Jill bathroom. And then my bedroom was in the back of the house. And so we came out after we went around in the circle. We come out, and my mom is like standing in front of my bedroom talking. And it was like, we're over here. And she's like, oh, I thought you were back there because I could hear noises. And I was like, no, we're back over here. She goes, well, go. Are you done? And I was like, no, we have the rest of the house to do. She goes, oh, okay. So she sits down. She's like, I'm gonna go grab some stuff outside or whatever she was doing. And so my niece and I walked all the way to the back of the house, and we come back through, and I was like, oh, the furnace door. So I take the door off and I hand the shell and the sage to my niece, and I take the door off and I put it down, and she hands it back to me. And I took the eagle feather and I went like this one time, and all of a sudden this looked like venom. It was like a Spider-Man type thing. It crawled across the ceiling and just like disappeared like right over the back door. And I
Mm.
saw it. I was like, okay. And I put the door back on, and we walked out there. My mom's like, are you done? And we're like, yeah. And my niece is like, I saw something. And she was like, did you guys talk to each other? And we're like, mm-mm. So she's like, well, I'm going to take her back there and I'm going to ask her what she saw. And then I'm going to come out and ask you what you saw. And I was like, all right. So she comes back out, and then she talked to my niece, and she comes back out. She's like, what did you see? I said, I saw a man, like a black shadow, crawl across the ceiling and disappear over the where the back door is.